championship game. And I think we've done that, and so we've improved, and we'll need it this week, because last week we learned a lot about ourselves in the ball game.
Well, you played tough throughout. I mean, we pick it up with a defensive series here, and your guys battled to the last second.
Well, I think the biggest thing you got to play, we played hard running defense, and we've had all year been in every game in the fourth quarter. And starting out, as the game turned out, boy, I mean, they took advantage of the week off. They were rested. They had a couple of fresh offensive linemen back in the game. And my big concern is that they weren't able to run the ball and stick it down our throat the way TCU did. And when we didn't do this early, look at this play coming up. Great way to start in the first series. Bobby Dixon comes up with a big turnover, as so often happened, like it did in the Texas A&M game. And well, the worst thing is we got to capitalize on it. The A&M game, we turned it back over with a fumble. This game, we need to get it. We make a couple of first downs even off of this and get down here. You see us coming right back with our counter play. Yancey Evans bounces off, breaks the outside, gives a stiff arm, gets by two people, makes about 20 yards. So we're down. We get the ball at the 20-yard line. So we've got a good defensive stand. We have a good offensive surge and a couple of first downs, and we're trying to get the ball in the end zone. And unfortunately, we missed the field goal the first time. You've got to take, we need points on the board just for everything would have been big.
This little guy, Jeff Watson, had himself a big game, but didn't come up with a big play here.
Well, he did a good job, but I thought he's a freshman and he will continue to get better. But with their offense, they have great running backs and great strength. I thought our team did a great job of containing them. Super play. Out of the way, Emmett. Joe Davis, Emmett Waldron, Jeff Siles on the play. And again, we're not letting them get their running game going. They run the option as well as a good toss sweep. And they've beaten everybody on 5 blowouts. On the games they won have all been blowouts. There haven't been any close games.
A bad down by Derek Rutherford.
Defensive player of the game. I thought our defensive line played well. This guy just doesn't miss them. But again, the threat, our defensive line surge, Ed Howard getting up there. Watch Ed jump up in the air. Look at him leap and hang in the air. If the ball had been kicked straight, we'd have blocked it. Why didn't he kick it straight? We could have run that back. You can't run a miss back right here. But anyway, I thought that we have done a good job. You know, we're hunting back and forth in a championship game. And this is a good run by Spencer. I think Spencer played a good ball game, made some things happen, and continue. He's a young back, and I think he needs to be more physical and play tougher and harder, and he'll get better all the time. He's made great runs this year, and we're just going to stay on him until he gets to be the complete back that he can be, and he's got a championship quality style.
Well, it's a whole new experience for him, starting every ball game, so it's a learning process.
It is a learning process, and our defense stayed in the fight. Here was Russell Streeter, a freshman defensive lineman. Great pursuit, key third down play, keeps them out of making a first down. Joe Davis, and they got to give up the ball.
Boy, Joe Davis has made a ton of big plays this season, Coach.
Sure did. Joe Davis and Larry Izzo made 2 great plays out of that. This is a great run early. Look at Spencer. He has great open field ability, the ability to go all the way, make a long run, and he does in this case. We make 21 yards on this. We ran several new formations and things, tried to negate what they had worked on in that week off, Matt, and some of them worked and some of them didn't, obviously, but we tried to negate all the work that they had put in during that off week. This is a good job, a good surge by Derek. Good job, Derek Williams, going and attacking the fullback. Our guys were physical. Our guys were ready to play a tough, physical ball game, which they had to, and our defense held them to less than 300 yards offense. Here's Josh on a swing pass. He keeps the ball, makes 8 yards, slides in there. Now, he didn't look like Pete Rose or anybody, but at least he protected himself anyway.
He made the one mistake, but he played another fine ball game.
Played a great ball game in the game. Here's a great run by Jimmy Lee, and super blocking. See Chris falling through with his block on second effort. We're down the field, and that's a great, great play. A tough play. Our seniors, Byron Costin, Jimmy Lee, are playing their best ball. Here's a good run by Spencer, making 8 yards. A good block, Bobby Gray. The tight end's coming down off of him. Eric Ober coming down on the linebacker. Here's a run by Jimmy. Breaks loose with one, breaks out another. I thought that play was going to score for us throughout the day. It was a brand new play. We had never run before, and it worked out to be a good play.
And that time, Yancey was a lead man through the hole.
Yancey blocked. We didn't score. We missed another field goal, and we come back, and yet we still hold him there into the field. Larry Izzo, he is one tough player. He loves to play the game. Just like on a Saturday, like he used to growing up, he just continued on Saturday with a uniform. Good job by Brenton Goins. Golly. great effort, not sitting still, LT, all those guys congratulating each other, and it's a close battle, as you know. Oh, this is close.
Tip. Oh, I thought he had it.
Yeah, I did too. Jeff Mercer jumping for the ball. It goes off with the ball. Jeff, you got to give them the ball back. It's their ball. We can get the interception, but they ruled that the ball hit the ground after much consultation.
We never had TV replay in the booth. What did you see on the replay?
I asked the official on this side. He said it definitely hit. I said, well, be sure it did.
And there's Jimmy squirting up forward for about 8 yards.
Second quarter's going. We're trying. We're just not putting together as many things. We have a couple of drives. We're just not getting the ball in. Great run. Great block by Byron Costin.
Byron loves the ball.
God, he's a tough guy. And he lifts those weights, and that's one of the values of lifting weights. All you young players, you watch that now, and you get in that weight room. Great team pursuit. And look at Jeff Sal, stuffed them up. Emmett, Larry Thompson from Atlanta, Georgia. Coach Aiken has done a great job. All of our defensive staff has done a tremendous job. Watch this play right before halftime. Bobby Dixon's there. Got a chance for the turnover, but we keep them out of the end zone. I say that we had a turnover. We had a key turnover. We did not do a good job. We turned the ball over our end of the field. You can't do in a championship game. 15 seconds to go. We hold them to the field goal rather than let them in the end zone. On that third down play was big. It's 10-0. And we're trying to figure out and scratch our head and say, what we got to do to score.